Today we're looking at comparing objects. So we've got an apple and we've got a ball, okay? And what we're gonna go do a little bit differently today is we're actually gonna write about it instead of just talk about it. So it's a good thing that we've got the words here that will help us when we do our writing. Apple, ball. All right, so when we talk about how things are the same, as I've said before, you use the word both. So just take a minute to study the two objects and think about what is the same. If anything, is there anything that is the same about these two objects? You might have to think really, really hard. Okay, we've got an apple and we've got a ball. So I'm going to start writing with my word both. So I have to start with a capital. B, O, th, th. There's that digraph, TH. Both. All right. Let's go back and look. Now, if you look at the pictures, are they big pictures or are they little pictures? I would say the same as you. They are both little. So, both. Now we leave a space and we use that kindergarten word are. I know all we hear is are, but the A comes first and the E comes after. That's the trick word are. Both are little. Leave a space again because I'm starting a new word. I. Lit. Double T. Little. Another L and a quiet E. And that's the end of our sentence. Both are little. Period. Okay? So again, start thinking. If you picture a real apple, actually have one right here, and you picture a real ball, both are what? Both are round. Both are round. So let's write that sentence down. So we put our period, we're starting a new sentence. We need another capital. Both. It's easier this time because we already have our word to look at because we took our time and sounded it out. Leave a space. Both are. Leave another space. Round. Is are. Ow. So we've got to think about those two Band-Aid letters that say ow. And it's O-U. Round. Round. And add your period to finish your second sentence. Both are little and both are round. So if they're little and if they're round, it makes sense that we can what? What am I doing? I can hold them. I can hold them in my hand, right? So we're going to change our sentence a little bit, but we're still going to start with both. Capital B for a new sentence. Both. Leave a space, and we're going to use the word can. N. Both can be. E. Both can be held. Held. And I put my period. Both can be held. All right, excellent job on how these two objects are the same. Both are little, both are round, and both can be held. All right, so I'm going to erase our sentences because now we need to think about how they are different. So again, just look at the pictures and think. All right, so what can you see that is different about these two objects? Sometimes it's easiest to start with color. So we can say the apple is, right, that's red, very good. And the ball is orange and blue. Okay, so we're going to start with, we're not using the word both because we're not talking about how they are alike. We're talking about how they're different. So we're going to start with the word the. Capital letter, the, leave a space, apple. And apple's right up there so we can spell it. The apple. And we need the word is. The apple, leave a space, is, leave another space, red. The apple is red. And the ball. So there's how to spell ball. B-A-L-L. I'm going to go back so I can remember what it is I actually want to say. The apple is red and the ball is orange. So or, I hear that combination, or and j. Sounds like a J, but it's actually a G that stole the J sound. Quiet E. The ball is orange and blue. Bo. Ooh. Now usually ooh is O-O, but this color word, it's a U and an E, and I add my period. So the first thing we've noticed that is different, the apple is red and the ball is orange and blue. Okay, great. Now that was a long sentence. I'm going to erase it so we can write another thing that is different. So just look and think about what these objects do. What's the apple for? The apple is for eating. What is the ball for? The ball is for playing with. Okay, so we're going to say, let's see, U. I'm going to start with U. So capital Y, Y-O-U spells you. You can. And you can eat. E, and there's a quiet E, or excuse me, quiet A, eat. You can eat the, T-H-E, apple. Okay, comma, you, that's lowercase y, space, can play. You can play. Pull. That's a blend. Pull. Pull-a. You can eat the apple. You can play with. If. There's that digraph again. With. You can play with, leave a space, the ball. So that's another thing that is different. You can eat the apple. You can play with the ball. Okay? All right, so we said one is red, one is orange and blue. We said you can eat one and you can play with one. Let's try to think of one more thing that is different about these two objects. Let's see. If you look at the pictures, what is this? That is called the apple stem. Okay. Does the ball have an apple stem? No, it does not. Okay. And that makes me think of something else actually. Where does the apple come from? Apples come from apple trees. Where does the ball come from? The ball comes from, yes, from a store. So that's a good one, I think. Let's start with a capital A because that's our first word. We're going to write the word apples. So we've got apple, but we need to add an S. Apples, leave a space, come. Okay, sounds like a U, but it's an O. Apples come from. There's another blend. From trees. Two E's, trees. And a ball comes from, leave a space, the store. Great thinking, guys. This is an excellent difference between these two. Apples come from trees and a ball comes from the store. Excellent job of comparing, telling me how these objects are alike and different.